So today I'm going to be doing a Mad Max face paint. This is going to be for Immortan Joe. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. So to start off, I'm going to be outlining kind of thing. This is going to make my life a lot easier when it comes to everything that's going on. I'm basically just going to map out the major sections. The part that he has cut out on his nose, the actual outside of the mask, the holes where he's going to have the pipes coming out. Sorry, I keep smacking my mic. And also the teeth. Since these are going to be horse teeth, and I don't want it to look like my mouth is anywhere near that. So, yeah. And for this, you don't have to worry so much about, like, oh, if it's going to show or anything afterwards, because I am going to go over it with body paint and kind of adds to the highlighting part, which sounds really weird, but it does. And then I took some gray body paint and started painting the sections that were definitely, for sure, going to be gray right now. I didn't worry so much about highlighting. Well, when I started doing this, I kind of tried to maybe like map out certain things, but then I realized that's kind of dumb because I'm going to go over with different colors anyway. So I just went ahead and filled everything in that was for sure going to be gray, or any of the metallic parts that I was going to work with right now. And then once I did that, I started outlining and filling in the nose section right here with black, since that was just going to be black. And then I started adding highlights and little details, especially in the sunken in nose part, with a silver body paint. Now, how do I put this? With the silver, you are going to want it to be a highlight, but it's not going to be the most intense highlight of this video, if that makes sense. We'll get to it. But then I took some of that same gray and I mixed it with a little bit of black to make it darker gray, and then applied that on any part that was going to be not super sunken in, but pretty damn sunken in. And that's going to be the lower half of the mask, of the upper part of the mask, if that makes any sense. And then I went in with some white body paint and started highlighting things that needed to be highlighted even more. So for the picture that I was looking at, he had the light coming from one end, so it was like super just highlight, but you still had that metallic sheen on the other side. And then for the kind of like part closer to where my nose is, it was actually more like a tan, not so much like a gray, but it was still kind of like dirty metal. So I went ahead and put that in that cheek part, and then started filling in other details that needed to be filled in with black. Pretty straightforward. Then I went back with the gray and I started filling in a little bit of the section that's going to be like hoses, because he actually does use this to not only look scary, but to breathe. And then for the horse teeth, they were super yellow in the picture that I was looking at, whether it was from like lighting or whatever, or just because they're dirty horse teeth. I don't know. But I went ahead and started filling those in with a yellow body paint, making sure to keep an angly shape on the side because they were kind of weirdly angled. And then I started outlining that, among other things, with black body paint. And this was also I was also gonna fill in any of the gaps in between the teeth, because you don't actually see any of his teeth like ever. He's just a giant gaping hole, from what I know, or at least from the pictures that I've seen. And then to add a little bit more dimension to the teeth, I applied some brown eyeshadow, and this helped give it more of a dirty look to it, without because the teeth weren't like stark yellow, they were just old. And it also gave a little bit more shadow to make this look a little bit more three-dimensional. Then I went back in with the white and filled in any of the rivets he had, because he did have the teeth like super soldered into his face. And then I applied gray anywhere else on the mask that was gonna be gray, and he had like some weird indents in the chin part, so I went ahead and filled that in with black body paint and then started outlining everything else. Now for the rest of the mask I kind of had to wing it because there weren't that great of pictures. So before I did that, actually, because I'm way ahead of myself, I added a little bit more shadowing and highlighting in places that needed it. Just with regular eyeshadow, especially on the teeth, I was like the teeth are the center point of this look. When you look at a picture of him, that's all you see. So I really wanted the teeth to stand out a lot, but you still want the rest of the metallic parts to stand out as well. And then for the hoses, kind of half-assed that, not even gonna lie. But I still like how this look came out. Not exactly spot on, pretty damn close. So I hope you guys like this video. Let me know if you guys are gonna see Mad Max. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe to see what comes out of my channel next. And let me know what you guys want to see. See you guys next time. Bye.